special and hateful place these two schools have to each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. And the Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Washington Huskies offense will take the field first. As their fight song goes, the Huskies made the Ducks bow down to Washington in a blowout the last time these two met.
And they started so fast in that game. They left no question as to who was the more dominant side. So I think for this one, David, Oregon has got to start fast.
And you got to imagine these Oregon players and coaches, just by talking to them, you can feel it. Like, they know what happened last time they matched up. And they were embarrassed, and they want to own this rivalry. They think they're the better program, and they're looking to make a statement today.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Got his man on the right. Oh, it's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Fine play action. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. They can use this 1st score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that 1st score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense will go to work for the 1st time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
They're working that left side. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Finds his big tight end. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. No huddle offense to the line. Looking for a man. It's Jamison. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man to the left. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bridges. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Off play action. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Give him 6. Touchdown, Oregon! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Washington. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Jamison. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Give to Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Punt is in the air. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994 and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right on the money. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's small. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Toss to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking to throw on third. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Washington! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jamison. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just keep slinging it. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Ducks will punt this one away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. And the timing just a hair off. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. And the route is on. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 7 over UMass. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the 1st down. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Jamison. Using the quick game. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. And they're not on the same page there. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Finds a man on the left. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They're going back to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions. Deep shot for the end zone. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Washington coming to the line with another first down. They'll give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Grabs it in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on third down for this offense.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Duggan. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Near the 3-yard line. First and goal, Washington.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Number 2.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
45. Oregon, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He'll keep it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Jamison. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Turning it on. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gonna look downfield again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Ducks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oregon, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. It is steeped in animosity and laced in bitterness, and in this one, it is crowned with victory for Washington as the Huskies take down the Ducks. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. The Blazers will put it away to start the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Washington's offense will get the ball first. And what a performance. From this game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's small. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Hits him with a stiff arm. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UAB Blazers offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The offense set for a first down play. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Can't get him to the ground. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Got enough for the first. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UAB.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll give it to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
We've seen it from this running back, too. There's a lot of ways he can make you miss. Bottom line, this defense has to do a better job game tackling.
Yeah, just hard to bring down. Just physical, runs through people. This is a guy that defenses hate playing against, and you see why. So many yards after contact.
And the Blazers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The RPO, it's complete. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 35, he's loose. Touchdown, Washington! And that one will pull up in the second half.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second run with the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Takes the easy one to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They kick it away on 4th down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Going to the running game. There he goes. Fighting off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, UAB.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Duggan. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Huskies. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Blazers are on the move. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Turning it on. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Lost to throw again. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. 4th quarter, down by 3, just did not get all of it. That's one he'd like to have back.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the move, it's Duggan. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stopped with 17 seconds left. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big... The Huskers will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Washington's offense comes on the field first today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
The big fullback's got it here. Across the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinators put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Bringing pressure. The ball is out right near the goal line. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Huskies. Add 6 more points to the total.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes out for their first possession today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had
Takes a tackle into the clear. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. He shreds the tackle. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab by the receiver.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they'll give it to the back. Breaking tackles. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. Ball handed off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Washington. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Nebraska, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Puts into space at the 50. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nebraska. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Nebraska, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that one on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They mix it up with a run. Powers through. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will line up to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Over the middle. It's Jordan. Tackled, but first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Movement here from the tight end. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They could not stop it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. There's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So ball with the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it in the open. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they get the completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. When he comes for a second punt of the game. He'll call for the fair catch here. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Makes a nice move there. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Washington offense has back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Now they're running on the toss. Bites off a defender.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now full, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Running through the tackle. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Let's set it down to the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. He's swarmed by the defense. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point lead now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it there. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Huskies will have to kick this away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A change of direction. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. That's a strong stiff arm. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You've taken away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They stop him, but it's a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Moves up third down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Deflected, the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The completion sets up a second down play. Motion now from the tight end. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, yes. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The offense comes up on 3rd and 1. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. So 3rd down and medium. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal attempt? Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. Knocks it right through under pressure. We head to another overtime.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks it right through to make the lead 3 here in overtime. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. He decides to keep it here. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Penn State's offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Punts it out of the air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continued to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Dropping back, it's Ortiz. Makes the catch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. How about that catch and toe tap to get the 1st down? This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will get the ball for the first time. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's small. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. Crosses the 30, he's got a lead. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Duggan. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He was smelling that end zone, and they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He marched 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Ortiz. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, with his speed, they're going to keep blitzing him over and over because you'll get results like that right there. Kind of reminds you of Joe Kelly, a great linebacker at Washington in the 80s, or maybe Mason Foster as well. Those guys could go sideline to sideline, but they could also blitz. This guy can do it all.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes a man miss. Gets it past the marker. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 2 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Ortiz. Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Ortiz. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you throw at him at your own risk. Like, you want to direct the football in the air towards him. He makes plays consistently. That's number 9 on the season. 9 INTs. This dude's making plays.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will boot away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's small. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. The receiver on the jet sweep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a man. It's Ortiz. Completes it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Pulled and finds his man on the left. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. Run it with the fullback. Inside the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Runs through the tackle. Lowers those pads. He is run out of bounds after the big get it in with the run. Touchdown, Washington! And the route is on.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
31, Penn State 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds his tight end. He's out past the 35. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Dropping back, it's Ortiz. Working that left side now. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Under fire. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Old Dominion. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Give to the big fullback. Slithers into space. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked out at the 28-yard line. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a crease. It's Duggan. There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Boy, did he just scorch that defense.
shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
38, Penn State, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Ortiz. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Everett. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's looking to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it from the gun. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Huskies. And the pummeling has started. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back on the move. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick spin on the line. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Ortiz. Grabbed over the middle, it's Everett. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And we're going to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And the Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7. Florida State, 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Florida State Seminoles offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you saw, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Miranda.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he's looking deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial third down play coming up. Trying to convert with a sweep. First down here for this offense. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass not complete. Completion makes it second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third and short in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field and sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Florida State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And it's caught across the middle. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Signs the quick throw. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass complete from the crosser. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. A second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Huskies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Huskies line it up with first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal. Backed up. A play action, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Timeout is called to Duck strategy. We're late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. He'll have to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Huskies will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he drops it. Can you believe it? After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. It's a quarterback keeper. A quick juke. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Washington, 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Waiting him off.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down. They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17. Florida State, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Runs through the defender. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. First down here for this offense. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Important third down play coming up. This will be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Out of the gun now on third down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fighting off the defender. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Breaks into open space. They bring him down after a short gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
A playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. What a catch! They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Goes out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Back to throw again. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Knowles. Big jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, Washington, 17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. That's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. On first and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Refuses to go down. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Intercepted in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kurt, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.